If you've been looking for a side hustle to start this year, making stickers with AI images and then selling them on a place like Etsy might be your best bet. Now, every single day, new Etsy shops are popping up all the time that are making 5 or 6 figures in their first year just selling stickers. I myself, in my print-on-demand shop, sell stickers almost every single day. It is one of the most purchased and sought after print-on-demand items, so it's a perfect one to get started with. And now with AI getting better and better, it just makes the process even easier. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of not only creating really good sellable designs for your stickers with AI, I'm going to also show you how to actually find niches that can be profitable, because you don't want to be just targeting something generic that everybody else is doing as well. Then I'm going to show you how to connect with a manufacturing partner to actually get those stickers made, printed, and sent to the customers who purchase them on your Etsy shop. It's going to be a really simple, straightforward process, and by the end, you're going to be able to start your very own sticker shop from scratch on Etsy or add stickers to an existing print-on-demand store that you already have. So let's not waste any more time and just jump right into it. So the very first step in this process is going to be opening up your design suite of choice. Now, there's tons of design suites on the market out there, but the one that I am using today is called Kittl. You guys have probably heard me talk about them all the time because they're pretty much my go-to design suite for making any print-on-demand items. And the things that I really love about them is they have a lot of templates to help you get started making sweatshirts, stickers, tote bags that are all able to be used and sold. But the other thing that I really love is they have a full AI image generative system that is built into their platform that you can create designs for t-shirts, sweatshirts, tote bags, tumblers, and for today we're going to be using that to make stickers. So I am just going to go ahead and click new project right here, and the dimensions for the stickers we are making today is going to be 559 pixels by 559 pixels. So let's go ahead and create our canvas. Now, as you can see, we just have a blank canvas right here, and we are going to end up using this tool over on the left hand side that is called Kittl AI. But before we actually start generating our artwork for our stickers, we need to figure out what niches we want to target. Now, this is easily the area where most people get tripped up. So many people, they start print-on-demand stores, they start a sticker shop and get really discouraged because they don't get views, they don't get sales. They're just spending a lot of time making artwork that literally never gets seen by anyone. And the number one thing people are typically doing wrong is they are targeting niches that are just way too saturated. Now, what I mean by this is, for example, if you wanted to create a sticker shop and you were going to target the demographic of moms, so you made some really cute stickers that said things like mama or boy mom or mom life, those are great, and those kind of items do sell on places like Etsy, but they are just so generic that if you created a sticker that just said mama on it, you're competing against thousands and thousands of other sellers with almost identical things targeting the same niches. Now, what I have found in my own print-on-demand journey, building my print-on-demand business to be a full-time income, is that you really have to do your due diligence in finding niches that there is demand for, but there's way less competition. Now, this can be really tricky to figure out at first, but I actually have a tool for you guys that I created an entire system of how I go about finding niches almost every single time that have way less competition and are things that people are actively looking to buy. So I came up with a system that I like to call cross niching. So like I mentioned, that niche of mom or motherhood, that is one that people are looking for, but it's just way too saturated. So we can't compete on its own with just making generic mom products. But what if we combined the niche of moms or motherhood with some other really popular category, like a career or a hobby? So for example, a mom who also loves to play chess, or a mom who is a dentist or a nurse. So just by taking two really popular categories and crossing them together, we already have a way more targeted audience and a much bigger chance to actually make sales. So I had been using this cross-niching system that I just kind of developed, and for several years before I actually put it all together kind of in a guidebook and system that you guys can yourselves download and use, and I just call it my cross-niching guidebook. You can access this down below in the description. There's also a free workshop that goes along with it that's just going to teach you in a little bit more depth how to go about this cross-niching design method. But what we're going to do today is we are going to pick out 2 really popular categories, and we are going to make some really awesome AI stickers that combine 2 niches that are evergreen and very popular so that we have a chance to actually stand out and make sales. So some of the categories that you could pick from in this guidebook are things like holidays, careers, family relationships, pet types, hobbies. But today I think that I want to focus on pet types because this is something that people are so passionate about. They love to buy cute things, especially things like stickers with their pets on them. So I'm going to start with the dog breeds, and I think something that could be really fun is crossing this with something like hobbies. So one dog breed that is so cute that I think would make a fabulous sticker for a owner of this breed would be a corgi. That is also a really popular dog in the print on demand space, but if you just made a generic corgi item, that would be way too hard to sell. So let's look through the hobbies and see if we can find something that would work really well with this. So there's things like reading, writing, drawing, photography, cooking, baking, dancing, knitting, sewing. Any of these could be fabulous with that corgi niche, but I think that since it is springtime, a really fun one could be the hobby of gardening. So let's make our first design based on kind of a corgi doing some gardening. So we're going to head back over to Kittle and start generating our design. Now back on our artboard, I am going to go over to the left-hand side here where it says Kittle AI and go over to their image generator. Now all you have to do to make an AI image that you can sell as a sticker is you're just going to kind of describe the image you want to see and then pick what style you want it to generate in. Now, occasionally this does take a few different tries to get something that is perfect. AI still does some funky things sometimes where you'll get extra arms or things will just be a little bit distorted, but typically I have pretty good success with this and a lot of times get things on the first try. So I'm just going to type in something like corgi gardening. We're going to keep it simple for the first one and see if this works. And then I'm going to go down to the clip art style, and the 2 that I really like to work with are either the cartoon images or the kawaii style images. So we're going to try cartoon first and just go ahead and generate this corgi gardening image. All right, and after just a second, it came up with this really cute image of a corgi kind of doing some gardening activities. I think this is adorable and it is perfect for that sticker aesthetic that most people are going for on Etsy. So the next step in this process is really easy. All I'm going to do is remove the background here. On the right hand side, there's an easy tool where you just do a simple click and it will take that off. And then I'm going to resize this to take up most of the canvas here. All right, that looks pretty good. And now the next step is just to export this design. So I'm going to go up to the upper right hand side, click export, and we are going to make sure the most important thing is we want to remove the background because we don't want a square sticker. We want it to be kiss cut right around the image. That's going to make it look really cool and like a sticker somebody would want to put on their laptop or water bottle. So I'm just going to click export and that is going to download right to our computer. All right, now the very next step in this process is the fun part where you get to see your product actually coming together. And this is where we actually put it on the real sticker with our manufacturing partner who is going to make this product. They're going to print it, pack it, ship it, and take care of all that. We are just simply uploading the designs to a place like Etsy. So the manufacturing partner that I love and use with all of my Etsy products is Printify. You guys have probably heard of them before. They are a totally free white label manufacturing partner to use, but they do have a few options for a premium subscription that is also just going to get you a discount on selling any of their products. So if you want to either sign up for a free or paid account, I'll have all their information linked down below as well. But I am just over in their catalog and I'm going to look up sticker. Now, Printify has several different sticker options. They have sticker packs, they have vinyl decals, but the one that we're going to be doing today is just their kiss cut stickers. As you can see, whatever image that you do, they are going to cut around this and it's just going to be that single image right here. So it's going to be perfect for the design we just created. So I'm going to go ahead and just click start designing and then go over to the upper right hand side where it says upload and click on my device so we can get that artwork. All right, so that spacing looks good, but we are just going to go ahead and click on the preview right here and see what this would look like as an actual sticker. Now, there are 2 types of stickers you can do, either transparent or white. A lot of times I like the white. It just makes the image a little bit brighter, which I think looks really good. So I'm going to click on white here and then we can see actually what it would look like in context, like on a laptop or on a piece of packaging. And the final size right here is going to be 2 inches by 2 inches. So once we're happy, we're just going to go ahead and save that product. And then before we move on to the very final stage in this process, where we're actually going to get it on our Etsy shop, I'm going to quickly go through making a couple more AI images in 2 other niches for you guys, just to get you comfortable with this process and show you how you can make tons and tons of designs to sell on stickers. So the next couple niches that I thought would be really fun in the pet type plus hobby is possibly a bulldog with the hobby niche of something like fishing. People who have bulldogs, they love them. They are passionate about being bulldog owners. So I think this could be a really great one to target. Anytime we can go after something people are passionate about, that is what they're willing to spend money on. So let's do a very similar process to what we just did with this bulldog design. So I am back on my Kittle artboard. And again, if you want to get a either trial or a paid subscription for Kittle, they are 100% who I recommend designing print-on-demand items with. I'll have all their information down below in the description if you want to get started, and even just try your hand at making a few of these stickers and get them uploaded to your Etsy shop. So the very same way, I am just going to write something like bulldog fishing and then make sure it's in that cartoon style that I really like and just hit enter. All right, and after just a second, it came up with this really, really cute image of a bulldog just fishing. This is super cute. So we're going to do the exact same process, just remove the background and then resize to take up a lot of this canvas here. All right, and when we're happy with how it looks, because we could always add something else to this too if we wanted to add some cute text to the bottom or additional elements, you can do that as well. But for now, I think this looks great. It looks like a fabulous sticker that someone would put on something. So let's go ahead and export it, making sure that the background is toggled to be removed, and click export. All right, so again, we are back on Printify, where we are going to actually upload our item here. So we're just going to click start designing, go over to the upload section and click on my device. All right, and then if that looks good, we're just going to preview it, and that looks super cute. I love how this sticker turned out, and I definitely know that a bulldog owner who's also into fishing would really, really like something like this. So let's just create one more design based on kind of pets and hobbies, and then I'll show you how to actually upload this to Etsy and do all your SEO and pricing so that you can get it on your shop. So this next niche, I still want to go with pet types, but I think that for this one, we could actually go with like a more uncommon pet. So either something like a guinea pig or a parakeet or a hamster would be super cute. And then a couple of the niches that I was thinking would work well with hamster is like sewing, knitting, or even reading has been a super, super hot selling item on places like Etsy, the niche of reading. So I think we could make a cute like hamster reading sticker that would sell really well. And this could even sell well for people who aren't necessarily hamster owners. They just love reading and cute stuff. So I think this could be a really fun niche. All right, so once again, I'm just over on my blank canvas here. A reminder that the pixel size is 559 by 559. And the same way, I'm just going to start describing the kind of image that I want to do. So I put hamster reading here, but I think that might make something that's a little bit simple. So I thought it could be cute to do something like hamster reading next to stack of books or something. So let's go ahead and click the cartoon style and just try and see what that comes up with. All right, it's generating here. All right, and after just a second, it came up with this really cute design. So I'm going to go ahead and again remove the background and then resize this. I know tons of book lovers would love something like this. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and export it the exact same way. All right, now that we've gotten our 3 different images, I'm going to go back to that first corgi gardening one, and we're going to just finish the last step of this process, which is actually getting it uploaded to Etsy. So right after we uploaded our design, it took us over to the mockup section. So we're going to make sure and include a mockup of just what the sticker would look like by itself, but I also want to include a couple of the photos that show what it would look like in context. Now, you can also make your own mockups on a place like Placeit, which I'll also link down below in the description, because a lot of times you want to have an image that is going to stand out amongst everyone else. So these might end up just being a little bit too generic. So that's also something you could add in, is another thumbnail photo that you created yourself with these stickers. But once we're happy with those mockups, we're just going to click Save Selection. And this is where some of the really important stuff happens. We're going to be working on our title, description, tags, pricing here. But thankfully, Printify has made it really, really easy. And they also have some really cool AI tools that make this process a lot quicker than it used to be. So if you tried Printify before and it was kind of daunting to you to just do all this, I really recommend giving them another try now that they've made a ton of improvements this year. So the first thing I want to do is I think I want to pick a different mockup to be our main thumbnail photo. So I'm actually going to click this one here. That will be the main photo, and then people can also see the image there as well. And then for the title, you can write this all by yourself, and you're going to want to make sure to include some really important keywords that you're targeting. But they also have a generate with AI option, which is a really good place to start if you're super unfamiliar with things like SEO. So a lot of times you'll still have to do a bit of tweaking, but I think this is a great place to start if you just are super confused about the whole process. So I'm going to show you how to use that now. Now, what we want to do is we want to both describe this image, but also think about some of the most important keywords we want to be hitting. So this would be things for us like corgi owner, gardener, gardening hobby, loves gardening, corgi lover. So I'm going to kind of describe what this is, and it's going to come up with a title for us based on the research it does from maybe other similar listings for gardening things and corgi things, and put them together for something that is unique for us. All right, so I just said cute corgi gardening sticker for laptop, water bottle, for corgi owners who love gardening, kawaii corgi, and flower bed planting. So we're going to generate that, and it's going to come up with a good title and description and tags for us. And once it comes up with that, we'll just apply to the listing. So it came with kiss cut stickers, cute corgi gardening sticker for laptop and water bottle, kawaii corgi and flower bed planting, corgi owner gift, garden. So a couple changes I'm going to make is I am going to take out the kiss cut stickers and just say cute corgi gardening sticker for laptop and water bottle, kawaii corgi and flower bed planting sticker, and then garden lover. And then right here for corgi owner gifts, I might even add the word like funny. Somebody might look up funny corgi owner gift. All right, and that fit perfectly right there after we made those couple changes. And then it auto-populated a description here. Adorable corgi gardening stickers, perfect for corgi owners who love gardening. The kawaii corgi and flower bed planting gives cute and playful vibe. Ideal for decorating laptops, water bottles, and more. Great for corgi lovers and garden enthusiasts. Suitable for birthdays, Mother's Day, or just to add some charm to daily items. So that's pretty good. Sometimes I add something like the best gift for corgi owner and gardening lover, because sometimes people are looking up like best gift for is a really popular keyword, so I like to include that. Now it also generated some tags for us, which you can either change and add some of your own or just leave. And today I'm just going to leave those as is, and then we are going to keep it on standard shipping. And then for the retail price here, it's automatically going to put it at a 40% profit margin, which seems pretty good, but I typically like to make one, a little bit more profit on each sale that I have, and then two, this is not factoring in all the fees that Etsy is going to take when you make a sale or when you list an item. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the pricing here to be something that both kind of ends in like a 99 and is a little bit more. So we're going to do $4.99 and apply that, and that gives us a little more wiggle room for the profit we are making. And for some stickers, you can even charge a bit more. People are willing to pay that. All right, and once we're happy with all of this, we are going to go ahead and push publish, and that is going to push it to our Etsy store. Now, if you've never sold on Etsy with Printify before, you are going to have an account on both of them and just integrate them. It's a really, really simple process, but I will have a video linked down below that shows you the step-by-steps of everything that you need to do to link them. But again, it's really easy. It's a free process. So let's just push publish here, and then it is going to go over to the status of publishing. Now, when it's fully done, it is going to say published, and then it will be ready to edit and look at on our Etsy shop. All right, so after just a minute, it changed to the status of published, which means we can go view this on our Etsy dashboard. So I am logged over into my Etsy dashboard here for my test shop, and I am just going to go over to where it says listings, and we can see that our new sticker is right here. And if we want to make any changes or edit it, we just click this gear icon and click edit. So if we wanted to add any additional mockup photos, we could do that at this point right here from a place like Placeit. But the one last thing that I want to do is I also want to add this to a shop section. Now, one thing a lot of people don't realize is the shop section that you put your items in on Etsy actually does play into the SEO a little bit. So I am just going to go over here, and I don't really have a shop section right now that would work with this. So I'm going to add a section and just say like funny dog owner gift, or even funny dog owner stickers might be better. And then this is where we can choose to either enroll it in Etsy ads or not. I'm going to not enroll it right now, but you could always change that later. And then we decide on the renewal option. So this is just whenever this listing expires after a few months, do you want Etsy to automatically re-upload this for you, or do you want to be able to manually kind of review it and decide if you want to upload it again? Now, typically for new items, I like to keep it on manual renewal, just because if this hasn't made any sales in a few months, I might want to make some tweaks and figure out what might be wrong with this before I actually pay to renew it again. So I'm going to keep that on manual and go ahead and publish those changes. Now, once we save that, we can go over to the gear icon and click view on Etsy, and you'll be able to see exactly what this will look like as a listing. All right, so we can see everything that we did here. We can see the new title as well as these photos of what this will look like and the options that customers can select right here. So that is perfect, and we would do this exact same process with those other two stickers. Now, like I said, making a print on demand or especially a sticker shop is a really, really easy side hustle to start, and it is such a popular item that people are looking to buy every single day. So if you want to get started, I'm going to link all of the tools that I used in this video down below. Pretty much all of them are either free or have a free trial to start if you just kind of want to dip your toes in. But what I love about most of the tools that I use, even for the paid versions, if you just make a couple sales a month, those tools are going to pay for themselves. So it's a really worthwhile investment. And definitely, I wish that I had invested in some better tools instead of trying to just make do with the bare minimum from the beginning of my print on demand journey. I feel like that could have helped me scale up even faster than I already did. And if you're looking for more ideas of how to actually use AI image generators to make print on demand items, I am going to link this video next, where I show you how to make some really, really cool mugs totally using AI images, just like we did in this video here for these stickers. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.